Hello. Oh, I don't need to wear this. I don't know why. I'm not playing games. What's up, everybody? Rage Cage 20 here, finally back, recording again. We have Stitches today. How does it feel? From Tales of a Drug Lord. So this is a quick little heads up. I haven't been able to record for a while because my roommate got me sick again. It was great. It was fun. I loved it. Well, technically, it was my roommate's daughter. My roommate got sick, and then he got me sick. Then his daughter got sick, and she got me sick, and it was fucking great. But that one lasted for a while, and my throat was not great. And so I couldn't record. I couldn't talk for more than an hour or two without my throat just getting worn out like crazy. So I couldn't really record, but now I can again, which makes me so happy. However, I still do, with every cold I ever get, I have a lingering cough, so I'm going to cough occasionally, just letting you know, like that one I just did. Just letting you know. So we're back with Stitches. Back with more craziness. I don't expect it to be any different than what it's been so far. Also, I'm wearing a hat because I have a hair appointment in 2 days. My hair is looking like shit, and I'm just going to wear a hat, so get over it. So, how does it feel? Oh, because it's still on that. Hold a tick. You ain't ready to see that yet. You ain't ready. It's too hot for you. You ain't even ready for that yet. I was like, how is that instantaneous? It's because it was on the same monitor. That's how that works. Anyways, Stitches, how does it feel? Be prepared for more drugs, sex, crazy. You know, what we've been getting this entire album so far. This one does not have lyrics, so we'll see what we can pick up along the way. It's so weird.
Yeah. Look. How does it feel when Stitches took your bitch? How does it feel when Stitches took your drugs? How does it feel when Stitches took your bitch? How does it feel when Stitches took your drugs? It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. How does it feel when I took your work? How does it feel when I'm up in her skirt? How does it feel when I took your pack? How does it feel when you meet my strap? See, me and my woadies be hungry as hell. So if you doing well, then we gon' take all your work and we gon' laugh about it, cause we gon' pop a little pill. And we gon' laugh about it, cause we get hot, that's for real. And they don't wanna see us win, cause we young and we get it. All we do is get that money, go to the mall and spend it. Buying rollies at the rollies, at the gold chains, at the gold chains. Now I'm buying diamond rings. Sipping lean out the pint, pour them 8 ounces. Everybody know that Stitches serving all them ounces of brick. If you need it, call my phone, you know I got you. In the streets they call me Stitches, but they call me Big Papa. How does it feel when Stitches took your bitch? How does it feel when Stitches took your drugs? How does it feel when Stitches took your bitch? How does it feel when Stitches took your drugs? It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. Free my partner Gucci, man, they got him in that prison. Steak and lobster, boy, that's how my nigga Gucci live. 100 bricks up in the attic, and I'm serving drug addict. I don't trust nobody no more, so I stay with my automatic. If you wondering what gun I use, it's AK-47. Send that pussy boy to heaven if he keep on doing that talking. Shoot him in his hip, now that boy is never gonna be walking. They say Stitches is a crazy motherfucker, yes I am. Cause I pull up on these rappers like a motherfucking man. I do my dirt all by myself, I keep my secrets to myself. And if I'm gonna kill somebody, I'm gonna do it by myself. If I kill somebody, girl, can you keep it to yourself? I love a bitch who could be my rider. She say she's your rider, but that girl is a liar. I'm a drug supplier. I'm a drug supplier. I'm a drug supplier. Your boyfriend is a liar. How does it feel when Stitches took your bitch? How does it feel when Stitches took your drugs? outside.
Oh, how is there still like 40 seconds left? Is it just it's just gonna fade out like that. It's just gonna keep going like this. That's no rhyme or reason. Yeah, I don't think we need to explore those 9 seconds, do we? Alright, everybody. So I had to undust my my light here because it's getting a little dusty. It's been a little bit. And that was more important than what was going on. Alright, that song was fucking weird. And not the usual weird that I feel like I'm used to. Like, that was... I ain't gonna say that was bad. Okay, I'm not gonna come out here and say that was bad. That was just I think we can put it that way. That was just dog. I wouldn't say it was good. I wouldn't necessarily say it was bad. I wouldn't say it was good. I definitely wouldn't say that was good. Definitely not as strong as the last 3 songs. Yeah, man. I'd call that one a swing and a miss. It was an attempt, not necessarily landing. Not necessarily landing. And some of those rhymes in there were weird. It was hard at first to find out where, like, without the lyrics blocking it up, I was just listening, just like, is that, like, okay, I could tell where the hook is. Is that still part of the hook in the chorus? Or, like, is that part of the verse? But then that part kept repeating, like, what do we even call that? And I was like, is there any is there any verses in here? Is there actually some bars, or is it just going to different repeating sections? But then eventually broke up into some actual lyrics and stuff, and they were just interesting. It was odd. Excuse me. It was fascinating, to say the least. But not necessarily in a good way. I would say not necessarily in a good way. Let's get a glimpse through little bits in here. Skip some of these parts. Maybe we'll look at the beginning for a tiny bit here and break down what's being said. Oh man.
How does it feel when Stitches took your bitch? How does it feel when Stitches took your drugs?
Okay. So the first repeating section we got in here. First off, started out the gate. I'm sure you saw my reaction. Started out the gate with "Steal Yo Bitch." I mean, I guess they call him Mr. Steal Yo Bitch for a reason. Though I don't know if he's actually ever done that. In all honesty, there are some videos out there. I watched one that just kind of discredited a lot of Stitch's claims and whatnot. It seems like he was selling drugs when he was young, but it from what it sounded like now, I mean, this is all, it's all hearsay from another perspective. But then again, who knows which side's actually telling the truth? But it seems like Stitches wasn't. I don't know if we could ever call him a drug lord. So I don't. It's hard to tell what actually is true. But what I do know is the character that is Stitches. The lore and the representation of what the Stitches character is. I love that. I love Stitches as a character. What's his name? Philip. I think his real name's Philip. I think he used to call himself Little Phil, or Lil Phil. Yeah, Lil Phil. Himself, he seems like a nice person. I'm sure he's got some maybe aggressive nature to him, but seems like a nice person. But I love the character Stitches. So whether or not he actually stole someone's bitch or not, or multiple times, and people actually call him Mr. Steal Yo Bitch, I do not know. Maybe not. Either way, all I know is if you got a girlfriend, keep her away from Stitches. So that seems to be what the story is there. Who knows? Anyways, weird start. How does it feel when Stitches stole your drugs? Like, okay, light, but all right.
How does it feel when Stitches took your bitch? How does it feel when Stitches took your drugs? It's a
And it's not even that catchy of a hook there. Honestly, it's like it kind of has this weird strain to it. In my opinion, it's very odd.
robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide.
Now that line is decently strong. It's a robbery. I'm stealing your shit, but we're about to turn this rob into a murder. That line itself was pretty hard. That's a pretty good line. Though I feel like the second time it's repeated, it shouldn't be the same thing. It feels like it should go somewhere else. And he's just literally repeating, it's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. Repeats it. Sounds like he's about to repeat it again. Repeat, just like it should kind of move somewhere else. I feel like musically, and it doesn't. So it's a hard bar, but like it doesn't really expand on it. So it just feels a little watered down for me.
Robbery, but it's about to be a homicide. It's a robbery, but it's about to be a homicide.
Yeah.
How does it feel when I took your work? How does it feel when I'm up in her skirt?
I mean, goddamn. I took your work. I mean, getting a little light. How's it feel when I'm up in his skirt? Goddamn, Stitches. That one's a funny line for me, specifically. But when he's just kind of repeating this, how does it feel? How does it feel? Which obviously, it's the name of the song, so it makes sense why that it's repeated. It's kind of giving me a what from Tribe Called Quest vibe, where like and the whole song is what is this without this? What is this without this? It kind of just feels like the repeating theme on this is how does it feel when this happens? How does it feel when this happens? But it kind of like I don't know. It feels a little drawn out to me. Like Tribe Called Quest, I really like that concept of that song, and it was really cool. This one's just, I'm not feeling it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not quite feeling it. I don't know if it's not delivered the right way, or if the lines themselves aren't hard enough to make the repetitiveness kind of not feel like it's there, or just feel like acceptable. So it's just not feeling it, you know what I'm saying?
How does it feel when I took your pack? How does it feel when you meet my strap? See, me and my woadies be hungry as hell, so if you do it,
Hungry as hell. That's funny. I like that. It doesn't feel like it feels like it's something out of like a TV show or a movie, not necessarily in a rap song. But that was funny. I like that.
well, then we gon' take all your work, and we gon' laugh about it, cause we gon' pop a little pill.
Just take all your work. Didn't really rhyme with anything. Just didn't really fit the meter, and then just moved on as if that didn't happen. Just weird stuff going on in this song.
And we gon' laugh about it, cause we get hot, that's for real. And they don't wanna see us win, cause we young and we get it. All we do is get that money, go to the mall and spend it. Buying rollies at the rollies, at the gold chains, now I'm buying diamond rings. Sipping lean, not
Okay. Just nothing about that really felt like it flowed well. The flow feels a little whack. Some of the words are in there like starting to build and it's starting to get somewhere. It's starting to get to that point, but then just some of it's just like, all right. And then he references slip and lean again, which from his accounts he was like sipping that lean, as they call it for whatever reason. I'm sure there's a reason it's called lean. It might be, I don't remember what the medicine's called, but anyways, I don't know. I think there could be a cooler name for it, anyways. But it's not a really cool thing to do, so probably shouldn't have a cooler name. In all honesty, kids don't do drugs. And stop mixing drugs with Sprite for whatever fucking reason. Why does that become a thing? What does Sprite do to deserve that? I mean, maybe Sprite just tastes good with everything. I don't know. Or maybe it's Sprite's nature to help soothe the stomach, so that the drugs doesn't upset the stomach for how frequently you. Anyways, I don't know why, but leave Sprite alone. I don't know what it did to you. But he does reference that a lot because he says he was like drinking that shit all the time and popping pills like crazy and stuff. So this CD is kind of like, this album I should say is like in the middle of all that crazy drug dealing to taking and potentially dealing. I don't know if he was dealing drugs around this time. Kind of time, so it makes sense that some of these songs are really hit or miss when you're very high all the time.
The pint, pour them 8 ounces. Everybody know that Stitch is serving all them ounces of brick if you need.
Did he just rhyme ounces with ounces? Hold on a second. Excuse me.
Change now, I'm buying diamond ring. Sipping lean out the pint, pour them 8 ounces. Everybody know that Stitch is serving all them ounces of brick.
So, first off, the reason they call them kilos, or at least he calls them kilos, is because any solid substance in general, but drugs are measured in weight. An ounce. I don't know. I have a suspicion I might actually get this wrong now. I think ounces works too. I think ounces is usually referred to measurements in liquid form, so it's a little weird. But I think ounces, unless now I'm questioning myself, but I'm pretty sure they can be used for both. But I'm pretty sure they're more often not used for liquid measurement than like grams and pounds and stuff, but I guess ounces are part of that. Anyways, but so there's no flip there. It's literally just rhyming ounces with ounces. There's no clever twist on it. It's this, drinking ounces of this, selling ounces of this. It's just aight, dog. It's just aight. And yeah, I just double checked myself to be positive. Yes, ounces can be used for both liquid ounces and solid ounces as well. So okay, it works. It's not the craziest thing I've ever heard. It's not crazier. I thought it was even crazier than what we just heard, but no. Checked out. It's fine. Stitch just got this, but still, interesting rhyme scheme there.
If you need it, call my phone, you know I got you. In the streets, they call me Stitches, but they call me Big Papa. Does it feel when Stitches?
A little pushing the meter there. He kind of quickly jumps into it, but it's like I get the flex in there. It's like, on the streets they call me Stitches, but guess what? They also call me Big Papa because that's what your girl could be calling me when I steal her. Kind of just like throwing all that like in there like real fast. Feels a little crammed in, but like, all right, it's all right.
Took your bitch. How does it feel? It's a robbery, a homicide. Free my partner Gucci, man, they got him in that prison. Steak and lobster, boy, that's how my nigga Gucci living.
So not only did they, El Chapo finally got free, but not only did they got his boy El Chapo up in the prison, but apparently Gucci as well. Man, all his connects, all his homies be just thrown in jail. That's kind of, I guess, what happens when you sell drugs.
Bricks up in the attic and I'm serving drug addict. I don't trust nobody no more, so I stay with my automatic. If you want.
Yeah, I remember the second verse here actually got decently hard. He was actually pushing pretty well, but there was still some weirdness happening in here.
Wondering what gun I use is AK-47. Send that pussy boy to heaven if he keep on doing that talking. Shoot
Pretty good. I mean, that part pretty good.
him in his hip. Now that boy is never gonna be walking. They say Stitches is a crazy motherfucker. Yes, I am. 'Cause
What? That part there. Okay. All right. Let's see. How do you even dissect that? I'm gonna shoot him in his hip, so he never gonna be walking. The next line, no rhyme to it. They say Stitch is a crazy motherfucker. Yes, I am. What?
100 bricks up in the attic and I'm serving drug addict. I don't trust nobody no more, so I stay with my automatic. If you wondering what gun I use is AK-47. Send that pussy boy to heaven if he keep on doing that talking.
Okay, talking is supposed to rhyme with walking, but like that's at the end of the phrase, and then they start in the phrase, and the end of the next phrase doesn't. Stitches, come on now, you been this.
Shoot him in his hip. Now that boy is never gonna be walking. They
Yeah, talking was at the end of the last phrase, so I guess it's kind of. It doesn't even make it an internal rhyme, but I guess they kind of use that to rhyme in the middle of the next phrase, but then at the end of the phrase. It doesn't rhyme with any of that. It doesn't even match with any of that. It's a little, okay. All right.
say Stitches is a crazy motherfucker. Yes, I am. 'Cause I pull up on these rappers like a motherfucking man. I do
Yes, I am, because I pull up in these motherfucking man. Okay.
my dirt all by myself. I keep my secrets to myself. And if I'm
Myself and self, right? Okay.
gonna kill somebody, I'm gonna do it by myself.
Self again. He's on a self spree.
If I kill somebody, girl, can you keep it to yourself?
That is self 4 times, which again which would be really amazing writing if he was finding a way using rhyme self, but finding a way to flip it every time. That would be like, whoa, that's really cool. He's not at all. He's not doing it at all.
I love a bitch who could be my rider. She say she's your rider, but that girl is a liar.
So you like a girl that says she'll be your rider, but you're then admitting that she's probably a liar anyways. So do you like it because she's willing to lie to you, or I feel like that line contradicts itself a little bit there.
I'm a drug
And the flow is alright.
supplier. I'm a drug supplier. I'm a drug supplier. Your boyfriend is a liar.
So that build there at the end, and I think this.
Feel when
I think we're done with the rest of that. Excuse me. That build there is actually pretty acceptable. With I'm a drug supplier getting louder, getting angrier, and then you're supposed to end it with a mic drop, and your boyfriend is a liar. Just wasn't the mic drop for me. Just really wasn't the mic drop for me. That moment that could have been pretty fucking good, and just like it was a little light, just didn't really land for me. That was a weird fucking song. Definitely not my favorite. I wouldn't say I like it, but I wouldn't say like I don't like it. You know, I mean, I wouldn't say I hate it. I'm not sure if I necessarily like it. I feel like that one was a huge attempt at some pretty potentially complex writing and or what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of different writing styles, effects. What's the one I'm looking for here? Techniques, maybe. Going for some complex techniques when it comes to rap writing. And I don't feel like he nailed him. I think so. I think it was a great attempt, just didn't come together. I mean, just for me, just really did not come together. Though I've got high hopes for this next song we got here. Next song is "Fuck Yo Plug." Now I don't know what plug is referring to. I don't know if that means like plugging yourself, like, you know, repping, trying to promote your shit, or if, I don't know, we talking about butt plug or what. I don't fucking know what plug we're referring to. Maybe we'll find out, but whatever it is, fuck it. Apparently what the message is. So yeah, we're, you know, I'm gonna keep coming back for these. I have a feeling. I have a feeling we got at least another good couple ones in here. I have a feeling that the one of these has got to be good. Though I mean to be honest, like I really liked "Fade Away," "My Old Ways," and "Bitch I'm Cooking." I like really like those three songs. "Pills and Liquor" was okay. You know, it wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't "Dirty Money" or "How Does It Feel." You know what I mean? So technically, we haven't had a lot of not success. And "Bird Magic Jordan" was okay. It was alright, but we haven't got to that one yet. But I have. It's complicated. If you've been watching all of them, you understand. So honestly, it hasn't been that bad. It's just each one. It's just like it could be. It's very, I feel, hit or miss for Stitches. But when it's a hit, for me, it's a hit. When it's a miss, it's a pretty big miss. So it's a 50-50 going into these songs. That makes me a little nervous. But we're gonna keep going through, so I can maybe find a couple more that's just like, yeah, I'll just throw these on. Play this and whatnot. You know, these are good. I like these ones. And also, you know, he does just create a lot of fucking songs really fucking fast, that has been mentioned in a couple of review videos and stuff. He makes a lot of music really fast. It's all about the same shit. So, as I mentioned before, some of it is going to really land, some of it's going to really not. So, yeah, this is an off day. we found an off song right here, but crossing our fingers for the next one. So I'll see y'all, and fuck yo plug, bitch. That's not part of the lyrics, but I'm sure that's probably gonna be in there somewhere.